Hello teacher and classmates, my name is Diana and today I'm going to talk about provide techniques to teach English vowels, consonant, intonation and word stress as a part of integrated lesson, right? An integrated lesson in an EFL classroom is a lesson that combines multiple language skills such as reading, writing, speaking and listening to teach content. This approach is designed to help students learn English in a way that's more natural and productive. For example, types of integrated lesson, content-based instruction. Students learn content like science, math, or social studies while practicing language skills. A task-based instruction, students complete tasks that require them to use the language to communicate. Benefits of the integrated lessons. Students learn English in a way that's more natural and productive. Students gain a better understanding of complexity of English language. Students learn to use language for real-world communication. Students can express their ideas through writing, speaking, and listening. Teacher can track students' progress in multiple skills at once. Tips for creating integrated lessons. Use a variety of material, textbooks, and technologies. Consider the proficiency level of the students. Use a communicative language teaching methodology. Teach new grammar patterns in the context of real life situation. Intonation. Intonation in English is the way the pitch of your voice rises your voice when you speak. It's an important part of the pronunciation and can affect the meaning of what you're saying. Activities. Identify intonation changes. Have students listen to words or phrases said with different intonation and identify the difference. For example, if I say bananas with the interest intonation and then an interesting intonation. Brainstorm attitude. Have students brainstorm attitudes that different intonation can convey, such as enthusiastic, bored, or surprised. Practice intonation in dialogue. Have students practice using intonation in a dialogue, such as shopping dialogue. Practice intonation in free production. Have students practice intonation while speaking and introduce features of connected speech, like weak forms. We have function. It defines intonation as the variation in pitch when speaking. Intonation serves for main function, attitudinal, accentual, grammatical, and discoursal. The attitudinal function uses intonation to express emotions. The accentual function uses stress to emphasize important syllables. How we can incorporate teaching pronunciation? Word stress. Word stress is when one syllable in a word is pronounced with more emphasis than the others. Here are some examples with the stress syllables. For example, mountain, the stressing on the first syllable because it is a noun. Abate, the stress is on the second syllable because it is a verb. Geology, the stress is on the third form, the last syllable, because of the suffix "g." Happy, the stress is on the first syllable because it is an adjective. Decision, the stress is on the second to last syllable because the suffix sion. Baseball, the stress is on the first part of the word because it is a compound noun. Word stress when you learn how to pronounce different vowel and consonant sounds. You must also learn how to stress different parts of a word correctly. Stress is just another way to emphasize. This means that some parts of a word are stronger and slightly louder than others. Here are a few examples. For example, away pronounced away. Delicious pronounced delicious. Anticipate pronounced anticipate. Communication, pronounced communication. And intonation, it combines with imitation, explanation, and practice. Yeah, on the other hand, what are vowels? We all know that the alphabet consists in 26 letters. Out of these 26 letters, there are 5 letters which are vowel A, E, O, and O, and the rest known as consonant. What are the types of vowel sound? There are two types of the vowel sound in English: monophthongs, single sounds, it appears single or one vowel. For example, feet. When we say the word long E, sound B here, it's a single vowel sound. And diphthongs, two sounds. It is a single sound that is pronounced when two vowels are joined together in order. The sounds start with a single vowel. Sounds they blend into another when they are articulate. For example, away. When we say the word and the vowels move long. What are the consonants? There are 5 vowels. The remaining 21 letters of the alphabet are known as consonants. The sound of consonant is produced by blocking the flow of air out of the mouth. This can be done with teeth, lips, or tongue. Here are some techniques for teaching a consonant. Read aloud. Read aloud to block your child and pay attention to your pronunciation and tone. This helps children understanding how printed words relate to spoken words. Play letter matching games. Create games where children match pictures or objects with the sounds they make. For example, match a picture of a ball with the B sound. Practice decoding sentence. Help children sound words by applying their knowledge of letter sounds involve multiple senses. Help children develop fine motor skills and hand-eye coordination by focusing on proper letter formation. Teach letter names in context. Present words with missing letters and ask children to fill in the blanks. Practice and repetition give children time to focus on a single letter and the sound it makes. Use phonetic awareness activities. Help children hear and identify individual sounds in words. Break words down into seconds. Say sound of each letter. Words such as me, am, and t. Use object to give children an object that they are familiar to and